Hi, I'm John Binns of Panel Print, and this is my customer Kurt Howard at TRUKSTOP. A little while ago, Kurt emailed us from Australia, said he had a great idea. Kurt, what was your idea?
The idea I had was to essentially put a device on the back of a video camera that could transmit live video to an iPhone.
Okay. How were you going to go about making this product?
The electronics were quite easy for me.
Mm.
The problem I had was packaging. I didn't know how to package it into a enclosure that was user-friendly, practical, fulfilled all the requirements.
So you're not a full-time electronics person at all then?
I'm not. I actually work in television. I'm a sound recordist, and often I rely on small monitors to show me exactly where my boom is in shot and what's actually being shot as it happens.
So what's the advantage of the iPhone over what you had before?
It's cheaper. Everyone's got an iPhone or something like an iPhone, and also it allows more than one viewer to actually be able to see it. If you need another monitor, all you need is another iPhone.
Okay, so let's say you were on a shoot and the cameraman can obviously see what's going on. Who else would be interested in seeing what the cameraman can see?
Right, producers, loggers, sound recordists, anyone in makeup, lighting department. Depends on the scale of the production, but potentially 6 or 7 people.
Okay, and what sort of range have you got on this thing?
It depends on output power, which is variable.
Mm-hmm.
However, line of sight, you're easily getting 100 metres. In buildings, it can be better because you get a bit of reflection and a bit of extra.
Okay, well, let's have a look at the product we did for you, and your iPhone as well in due course. So, why did you find somebody in Australia to do this?
I couldn't find anyone in Australia to do this.
Okay, and so how did you manage to find us?
A combination of Google and reading online reviews led me to Lincoln Bins.
Yeah, and so what did we do for you that helped pull this together?
Basically, you did everything. I didn't know how to fit the components I had into a box, let alone exactly what shape and what size. All I knew what inputs and outputs I had, I knew what sort of antenna I had, and I knew a rough size that I wanted to achieve.
And you were able to arrange the regulation, all the glue electronics, just to make the thing work,
exactly,
but without being packaged.
Correct.
Okay, so that's what we did for you. Obviously, we worked together on the styling, and we took your logo and we put it all over the box.
Yes. Can
you show us the box in operation with your iPhone?
Absolutely. So all I do now is I connect to my Wi-Fi as well.
If we could show it to the camera, then we'll just get a over-the-shoulder view here of how you make this thing go.
So all we do is connect via Wi-Fi to TRUKSTOP. This is TRUKSTOP 1, and essentially I can then go to the respective address, dial it up, and there's no video connected at the moment, but we'll get a blue test screen which will show us exactly what we're doing. And if you go there, you can actually see at the top there's a frame rate and a bit rate as well. And
did I get the idea that you could have more than one channel you could dial into, so you could have several of these running and several people with iPhones looking at different channels? Correct.
All you've got to do is dial up the appropriate IP address, which I've bookmarked, and you can see here on the TRUKSTOP thing. You can change channel, you can change output power, all sorts of things, password security.
Okay.
Anything you'd normally expect from a wireless network is available.
It's all on there?
It's all on here, and you can, depending on which country you're in, you get a different selection of channels, depending on local regulations.
So this is a worldwide product, basically?
It's a very worldwide product. It can comply with any wireless communications regulations.
Super.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Kurt. That's it from Kurt Howard and myself, John Binns, at Panel Print.